Big moves on Bitcoin, whether to the upside or to the downside, causes a lot of FOMO. When we start to dump like crazy, people FOMO into short positions. When we pump like crazy, people FOMO into long positions. And the trading strategy I'm going to be sharing with you today is one that I use after a huge move, after a huge dump. How do I look for trades? After a huge pump, how do I look for trades? So make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to click that bell for notifications because we are bringing you the most timely Bitcoin technical analysis updates as well as those juicy trade strategies. Now, a lot of people are FOMOing into positions, and a lot of people actually FOMOed into short positions at this exact bottom yesterday. But what we always need to do is to remember that most of the time, any asset we are trading is going to be trading in a sideways range. And big impulses to the upside or to the downside are actually abnormalities, right? Let's check this out. Literally for the past 2 weeks over here, Bitcoin has been trading in a very large, clearly defined sideways range with the lows right here and the highs right up here. If we had kind of just blindly longed and shorted, and I would never recommend this, but if we had blindly long and shorted the highs and the lows, we would have won every single trade here except the long from down here. And you could even make the argument that you could have hit a TP1 and then gotten out of that trade. Now, whenever we get a big move to the upside or to the downside, we will start to form the range. Look at what happened after the first big move to the upside. We start to form the range. Look at what happened after the second big move to the upside. We start to form the range. And we can identify these on very many time frames. For example, right here, we could see that we were trading a mini range within the larger range. And again, right here, we were trading a very mini range within a larger range. And so after a big move to the downside, what our instincts should be is to identify that sideways range. And as we can see right here, for the past few hours, the price of Bitcoin has been trading this sideways range. And as you can see right here, I've currently taken a long scalp from the low of this sideways range. Now, this is not catching a falling knife because we have already established a very clearly defined high right here and a very clearly defined low right here. And what that means is I know that the probabilities are high that if we come back to our clearly defined low, we will get a move back up to our clearly defined high, and this is an area to be looking for some kind of a trade entry. Now, what's great about this as well is this can be a strategy that you can use to look for a long position. You hear people say, I'm looking for a long position, or I'm looking for a short position when we're coming to a key zone of support or resistance. What that means is we have to wait for an entry to present itself. Just because we're down at support, this whole thing is support, right? This whole entire thing is support right here. If we go to our weekly time frame, we can see that if we take our Fibonacci golden pocket from the most recent low that we have put in here, okay, to the most recent high, we can see that we are coming down right now to the Fibonacci golden pocket retracement. So this whole zone right now is acting as support, right? Here, let me pull that again so that we can see, like, this entire whole zone is support. So what that means is we need to wait for some kind of market structure to form, and then we can get into a trade. Now, this was a zone of support we were looking at in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. In the Casper Crew VIP Discord, guys, we give the setups every single day, the levels we are looking for. We did give the long from $16,300. We did give the short from $24,000. This is the short trade that I'm actually currently still in right now. I'm looking at this as more of a swing short trade. But if you want to join the community, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Also, if you want to take advantage of trading on these smaller term timeframes without having to pay limit fees, link in the description, guys. 0% limit fees on ByBit. It's actually a really good deal for people who are looking to trade on lower term timeframes. Also, guys, if you want to learn how to trade this way, how to have a plan in advance and then execute the trade, JasonCasperTrading.com. This course will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to become a confident, profitable trader. It's changing the way thousands of people approach these markets, making people profitable if you actually put in the work and stick to the information. Guys, we are giving away a 14-day free trial for our trading bot if you use the coupon code CFB14BOT. It's actually a really, really great tool that basically trades for you if you want to check that out for 14 days free. Also, link in the description, JasonCasperTrading.com. You can click the link, Jason Casper Trading Bot. So once we establish a range like this, what I like to do is I like to take profit one very early, move my stop loss to the entry to guarantee a winning trade. If you are trading a small range like this, let's say you get 3-4 trades like this a day, that is not anything to scoff at as far as realized profit goes. You know, and this is talking about a TP1 being hit. When my TP2 is hit, this profit will be much more. So when we come down to the low of a range, what we want to be looking for, if we come down to like a low time frame here, let's come down to the 1 minute. We want to be looking for bullish divergences. What are bullish divergences? Bullish divergences are where the price is coming down to the low, right? And the momentum waves are actually ticking up here. So we can see over time actually that as the price is coming down to our low, we could see that the momentum waves on the oscillator are getting higher over time, right? The momentum waves on the oscillator are getting higher over time. We even see the money flow on Market Cipher B getting higher. And it's a very, very simple strategy, guys, but it actually does work. If you identify those sideways ranges and just wait for some kind of bullish divergences to be forming here on the chart, you know, we can see it on the 1 minute time frame. We don't see it on the 6 minute time frame, but I'm usually looking at very low time frames to get in. We see it very clearly on the 3 minute time frame. This is a way to get into trades after a big impulsive move when you are looking for those scalps and day trades. So that is it for today's video, guys. May God bless everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Hope everyone has a great weekend, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.